quickly enough, all of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball is picked off.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, David.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Ready?
On first down, here comes this offense.
Black 88.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Ready?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Check, check. White 94 slider choice. White 53.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Still looking, on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. Makes the grab. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Blue 85. Hope, hope, hope. Check, check. Black 29 bongo. Black 29.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Miss! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
White 29.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Slipper. Like what?
Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion.
Double. Here we go. Set.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking left. And they can't make the connection. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Ready?
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36.
22.
He leaves it with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Coming after him.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Let's go.
2nd down coming up.
White 80.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. On the move at the 30. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
All right.
The
let's get it.
Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Hello.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Indy.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Red 29. Red.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires downfield. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
They'll line up to go for two.
Black 18! Black 18!
To the air, it's Sanders. He's got it in the end zone for the two, and they take an 8-7 lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
All right,
A
let's get
first
it.
and 10 for this offense. He wants to throw. He's taking the shot. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Looking to go up top on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Let's go. Break.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants.
Set. Ho, ho, ho.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Roller, roller.
Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Looking to buy time. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Still on his feet. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Ready.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Black 14. Black 14.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Ready.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal.
Set. Return.
He wants to throw it. Gets away from one. Keeps it going. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Ready.
Here comes the Texas offense.
Double. Red 54. Red.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. To the air, it's Sanders. On target over the middle. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Longhorns are threatening on first and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal.
Ready, team.
From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22.
Let's go.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10.
180.
The wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Throws to the tight end. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Red 29.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
All right,
From
let's
the
get it.
22 on 1st and 10.
All eyes.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. Ripping through the defense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
Here we go.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Longhorns! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive.